Hey, what's going on? It's Rick here, and I've got another iPad mini case by Acase to show you today. This one, quite simply, is called the Acase Genuine Leather iPad mini case. And you see it right here. It's kind of a, I don't know, a brown or a vintage brown color. Actually, really nice color when you see it in person. I like it quite a bit. Now, it is genuine leather, as they state, and when you open this up, you can see it's kind of a rougher grain leather. Now, I'm not concerned about it scratching the iPad mini when it's in this case, but I do call that out because most of the time it's very soft on the inside of these cases, and this one's a little bit more rough. Now, the other thing, because it is leather, it is going to take some time to break in, so you're going to have a little bit of stiffness with this case out of the box, or I should say out of the bag, because this is what it ships in. But I also suspect as it breaks in, it's going to wear down and look pretty nice. Now, let's go ahead and slide this in. You don't do it from the side. You actually do it from the top here. There's no Velcro strap or anything like that, but I haven't found that to really be too much of an issue. Let me go ahead and just drop the iPad mini straight into this case. And you can see what that looks like as I do this. Push it all the way down, and then we're going to tuck this back and in. Now, with this being a leather case, you would normally expect it to smell leathery, if that makes sense. I'm going to tell you right now, and hopefully this isn't the situation with all of these, this one has a weird smell to it. I wouldn't so much say a chemical smell by any stretch, but it does smell a little, if I will say, fishy. And I know that's kind of weird to say, but there it is. So a little bit of a fish smell coming out of the box or the bag. Now, this is what it's going to look like up close. Let me go ahead and focus in here for you guys. And again, you can see this is a really nice color in person. You've got some nice stitching and almost like a button here for their branding instead of an embossment or things like that. So again, that is your cover here. And then down along the bottom, everything is completely exposed, no issue with compatibility. Along the side, you can see your buttons are all exposed and pretty easy to get to. I have no problems with that whatsoever. Along the back, this is your kickstand, and you can see there's no light of day there, so your iPad mini is completely protected. There's your camera cutout, just fine. Up along the top, everything looks all fine and dandy, and we also have our cutout for our microphone, and that is perfectly a-okay. There is the spine. Now, when we open this up, it is going to use the sleep and the awake feature found in the mini. Close it up, it's going to put it to sleep. Open it up, it's going to awaken it. Fold it back into your book mode. That's what it's going to look like. Again, it's a little stiff coming out of the box, but nothing too bad. Let's go ahead and take a look at this up close because I do want to call a couple of things out. Your home button is a little bit covered. I wish that would have been a little bit better kind of shaped out here because it does cover a little bit of the home button. Doesn't make it difficult to press that button, but you certainly kind of reach in there. You are going to feel the case every time you press this. Up along the top, you can see what that's going to look like. Just fine for your camera as well as your light sensor. Now, take a look at the borders here because I do want to call out, they come right to the edge, but I would have liked this to fit a little bit better. They do kind of bow out just a little bit. I'm not sure if you can catch this on the camera here, but they do bow out a little bit. You're going to want to take this out of the case from time to time, clean it, make sure you don't get any kind of debris stuck in there that's going to potentially scratch your iPad. And as far as the stands go, let's go ahead and take a look at that. Remember, there's your kickstand here. Let's just pull that aside and you get a couple of stands here. First off, you're going to get your kind of typical viewing stand, and that's what that one's going to look like. And then your typing stand, and here we are with this one. So overall, it's not a bad case. I would have really preferred to have that fit kind of be addressed with down here as well as along the side and the bowing out. Also the smell, not too fond of that. The Acase Genuine Leather iPad mini case is going to get a 3 out of 5 from me. If you guys have questions, comments, or feedback, as always, please feel free to let me know. Otherwise, I'll talk to you next time. Take care, everybody, and have fun.